$10 will get you $15,000 cash. We've got low members at the moment because obviously we're brand new.
So smaller pool.
Our main focus, our back end is to help families with sick kids. And the other good part is that you can become a member for like as little as $5 a week. You know, you win obviously giveaways every week, but you can win a 30K Reno, 15 grand cash or a holiday to Fiji.
A lot of people who are with LMCT have said how difficult it is just to cancel a subscription. Like, it's insane. So where does Zenith sit and how do you guys differ in terms of your purpose?
We're giving away a bathroom, laundry, basketball court, cinema room, gym room, landscape package if you've got a new house, or even an epic games room for the kids. I had a lady look at me the other day at Coles going, oh, look at that guy giving away Renos.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
When you give someone away on the road and they don't say thank you, like,
that's actually a very good one.
I've taken the time to let you in and you
that's
just
actually a very
drive
good one.
along your day like I did nothing for you. This would be a bit embarrassing, but
Go on, expose yourself.
like...
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the pod. Can you guys believe this is the last episode of season 2, which is just insane. Again, another season has flown by. But today's guest is Matt Pagliaro, the founder of Zenith Rewards, which is Australia's first home renovation giveaway company. After years of working in the renovation industry, Matt saw just how many everyday Aussies were dreaming of beautiful and functional homes, but couldn't afford the high price tag. In this episode, we're breaking down the business behind Zenith Rewards and how every membership isn't just about prizes, but making a real difference in the lives of Aussie families, including those caring for seriously ill children. Well, welcome to the show, Matt.
Thanks for having me.
We are so happy to have you here. Before we get into business, because there's so much for us to unpack, tell us a little bit, who is Matt Pagliaro?
Just a little old Melbourne boy, come from an Italian background, born in Australia, married now, 3 kids. Yeah, life kind of went pretty quick for me. Started a bit young, but I felt like it was for good reason. Well, kind of put me in the right direction, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it.
3 kids, how old?
10, 9 and 6. I know the first two were like 10 months apart.
So pretty close in age.
Yeah, very close.
And I'm sure they're keeping you busy.
Yeah, they are.
In between everything else you've got going on.
Exactly.
Now, you've obviously got a few businesses. When did you know that you had the entrepreneurial itch?
I guess I've always been a bit of a go-getter, trying to like make a difference. I always wanted to be a bit odd, always stand out from the rest. And yeah, only up to about maybe 2 years ago, kind of had this, idea about trying to, broaden what I do now, but to make a difference for people's lives as well. And yeah, so it hasn't been that long, but I guess my whole life I've always wanted to do something different. Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there a lesson that you learned early in your career that stuck with you that's kind of shaped who you are today?
I feel like not to plan things. Sometimes planning's good, but sometimes if you try to be too precise, you kind of fall off the rail. And I feel like you just kind of go for it. If you feel like something's right, just go with it. There's always going to be a hiccup. There's always going to be a hurdle. But I feel like, sometimes in life, we only got one shot at it. There's no going back. So I'm like, you know what? Just take the reins and go. But yeah, I know it gets a little bit, some days it's a little bit more like, geez, I'm doing this,
I think that's my biggest downfall though, that I'm the type of person, I'm a perfectionist, just type A personality, always want to make sure I know where my next thing is, next step. And then when plans change, then it just throws you because it's like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Is this the right path? But
correct.
I think,
I know it's hard. Like you just, you kind of pre-plan things sometimes, but then there's other times that kind of just like free flow and it's just like, oh, well, it is what it is. We'll make it work.
And is there anyone or anything specifically that's had a really big influence on you in terms of your work ethic or your purpose? Yeah,
I guess the whole purpose for Zenith Rewards was more based, I lost my niece. She was 5 months old with a disease and, just kind of started thinking about other families that, go through these type of things. And, I guess it's my niece that kind of gave me that bit more of an oomph and inspiration to just, want to do something. Because that kind of hit me hard. That was a pretty tough part of my life, but yeah.
You have built something incredibly unique with Zenith Rewards, as you said. This is not just about giveaways. It's about, creating life-changing moments for everyday Aussies. Correct. And you obviously have that element of giving back as well. Let's just start from the top, though. For anyone who doesn't know what Zenith Rewards is, explain it to us.
So Zenith Rewards is, we're trying to, so our main focus, our back end is to help families with sick kids. And the other good part of Zenith is that, you can become a member for like as little as $5 a week. And you can also, you win obviously giveaways every week, But you go into 30K reno, 15 grand cash or a holiday to Fiji. Obviously, the holiday thing will change. We just kind of mock it up every month as we go. But in saying that, it's more giving back to Australians and helping families that, achieve things that they can't afford. Because, let's be real, today people can't afford to spend 30 grand on a reno or have got that type of cash sitting there. So I felt like if I was in a, slight position to make this happen and, help Aussies out there to achieve either a dream reno or just need the cash. So even if they rent and don't have a home, well, take the money or take a holiday. If you live in Melbourne, I guess, you kind of want to get out of the cold weather.
Yeah. And why focus on home renovations specifically?
It's my background. So it's kind of like what I do now. And I love it. Like I've got such a big passion for, looking at something terrible and making it like really wow. And yeah, I just got a thrill of doing, the renos on the side. It's good. It's a lot of fun.
Was there a gap that you kind of saw in the market when you were, thinking up this idea of doing a kind of giveaway business?
Not really. It was more like kind of just came to me one day. I was just laying in bed and, after my niece passed, started thinking about things. So this has been a 2-year thing. And we only obviously just recently launched. So there's been a lot of planning in the process, but that's where it's at there.
And I saw that you've worked with Melbourne Chippy Chick, who we've had on the show here.
Stef,
we adore her.
Yeah, she's been awesome. Like when we do videos together, it's such a vibe. Like she because I'm all new to this.
Yep.
Everyone says to me, "Oh, mate, you're so you're good on these videos." I'm like, you don't know the behind the scenes, all the stuff ups. But Stef said she's always like, "Matt, it's all right," and just G's me up, and she kind of gives you that bit of hype.
She's great.
Yeah,
she's got such a big personality, and it's true. I love watching her videos. Some days when I'm feeling like just not it, I click on her stories and she'll be like, "Hey guys," she's got like this big personality.
Yeah,
she's always high energy.
I love it.
Always high energy.
Nah, she's a really good. Put her on as an ambassador for Zenith Rewards, and she's been nothing but amazing. She does a lot for us, and she knows I appreciate her a lot. So yeah.
You obviously said you spent years in the home renovation business before launching Zenith Rewards, and you saw the difference between what people dreamed of versus what they could actually afford, which I know ties into this belief that you have that, everyone deserves to love where they live.
100%.
And the home is such an important element of your life. 100%. I think people underestimate that.
Yeah, and I thought, well, by giving away, a reno, so like we'll be honest, there's a lot of giveaway companies out there at the moment. And we thought, well, if we're going to do this, let's be unique. Let's do something a little bit different. So I felt like, by giving away a bathroom, laundry, basketball court, cinema room, gym room, landscape package if you've got a new house, or I know there's a heap of other things as well, like even an epic games room for the kids. If you've got this empty room, the kids just want something, I lock them in there. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of good, cool stuff. So I felt like, our giveaway is a little bit unique, a little bit more fun.
And what did that moment look like for you when you realised that, this could be something bigger than just a basic reno?
A lot of butterflies in my stomach. It was like nerve-wracking. It's like, is this going to work? You don't know. And, even to today, I'm not going to lie and sitting and say, this is the best thing. And it is. It's working really well right now. Collaborating with, amazing people such as, Vogue Dental and a heap of other people we got on board. But yeah, it's nerve-wracking.
What about it is nerve-wracking? Tell us. Any just kind of hurdles or challenges?
You don't know where it's going to go. You just don't know. You think, I know it's a good, everyone says to me, Matt, it's not if, it's when. People need to trust you, trust the brand. Mm-hmm. And I get that. And that's what I'm learning. Being so, all over social media now, I had a lady look at me the other day at Coles going, "Oh, you're that guy giving away renos." And I was like, oh gosh,
you're a little bit famous.
I know, but I'm like, we don't even have that many people.
But people are seeing you.
Yeah, one of our videos had 70,000 views, which, I feel like, is a lot.
Decent,
yeah. But I had that response and I was like, oh, wow. Can't believe she actually recognised me. But it was cool.
And for those who've already had their dream reno, let's say, or maybe they're renting and they can't do a renovation, tell us a little bit about some of the other prizes or things that are up for grabs.
Yeah, so obviously, if you don't need a reno, you can take 15 grand cash. But being a member, even if you win the money and you don't want the reno, but being a member, it does help support our back end, which is helping families with sick kids and, helping us grow that back end, trying to give back as much as we can. But yeah, or if you still want to test the waters and you're not sure whether, you want to jump on board as a member right now, $10 will get you $15,000 cash. So yeah, if you got to spare $10 lying around, you could. I had a guy that signed up on one of our giveaways, and yeah, he won $1,000. Just like he goes, I just did it last week because I don't win anything. And I said, well, we've got low members at the moment because obviously we're brand new.
It's a smaller pool.
Oh, yeah. So the chances of winning, everyone that's won is like, oh, my God, I've never won anything. But I'm like, no, the chances of winning, I think people underestimate, we're giving this away. Whether it's it doesn't matter how many members we got. We're only new. So whoever's in it will be winning. So
well, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed if you see my name in the draw after this episode.
I won't.
So obviously you work with a lot of different partners and you have so many people on board at the moment with Zenith. Tell us a little bit about your partnership with Vogue Dental Studios.
So we got a heap of good partners involved. Just to mention a few: Muscle Nation, Celebrity Inc., Godfrey's, Vintage Customs. There's a few other good ones in there, and Vogue. So
the most important one.
Most important one. We are so honoured to obviously collaborate with Vogue. So it's been awesome, and all our members that obviously, if you're a member with Zenith, you do get obviously special discounts with Vogue as well. So don't forget about that. So yeah.
What are some of those discounts? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
They kind of vary because there's so many different packages, but obviously our members will save money when they partner up with us and they want to get their teeth done or anything they want to get. There's a whole heap of different things. So if they're not sure, then they can always, hit us up and we can let them know what they can save. And yeah, you can save a couple of $1,000s. So
amazing. Yeah. Good little incentive there.
100%.
Now, the team here have told me, obviously you've built a lot of incredible businesses and, you're building Zenith Rewards now from the ground up. But back in the day, you were a little bit of a party boy.
Yeah, I used to get out there.
Okay. Can you elaborate a little bit more?
Melbourne City, yeah. No, I used to go out to, some different clubs and that. I used to like the bars and pubs a bit. I thought that was more fun. But there was one time, because I don't gamble and all that stuff, but one time we went out to Crown and my mate's like, oh, you putting any, do anything? I said, oh, no, not really. Don't be a tight ass or whatever. So I put...
That's me if I ever go to the casino.
I'm like, I think of other things to do. I'm going to lose it anyway. I don't get luck anyway. So put $50 down, I lost it. And they're like, oh, is that all? And I'm like, oh, whatever. So I put another 50 in and then, I got out $800 and then... Yeah, and then I was kind of shattered drinks all night, and that was fun. That was good. So I kind of felt like I didn't really lose. Yeah.
What are some of the clubs that you used to hit up back in the day?
Oh,
Chasers.
TFU, Chasers.
TFU, yeah.
There was another one on King Street, and no, it wasn't, one of those things that people are thinking of. It was an actual club. I can't even remember what it was called.
This was way before my time, so I can't help you. Sorry.
Oh, you don't look that old. Relax. Far out. Making me feel like I'm too young.
No, you're not.
So I can't remember, but it was another one we used to hit up Friday nights, and it was really cool. It was like an R&B type of vibe. Yeah, I can't remember now. It's got me thinking. I'll be driving home thinking about what is that place called.
What's your favourite music? Is it R&B? Is it rap?
I love R&B. Yeah, I think now I've kind of I think because I'm getting older. Like the country vibe.
Okay.
Like I love like Luke Combs.
Love him. Yeah.
I'm like in that type of scenery now. Like we go up to the farm with the kids and my mates and go motorbike riding and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of get out in the country a bit now. So it's I love it. Absolutely love it.
So country life, but then you said before that you have a few toys as well.
Yeah, I got a couple of little toys. I'm actually selling one to I believe in what I'm doing. So I believe in Zenith, and I'm actually selling one.
What are you selling?
1967 GTA Fastback Mustang.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a classic. I don't want to sell it, but I look at this.
Is it your pride and joy?
Yeah, it's one of them, and I love it. And
you've probably worked on the car too,
right?
Everyone's
like, oh my God, what are you doing that for? I'm like, you know what? Because I believe I can help people out there, and I'm gonna sacrifice something to make that happen. So. Yeah, fingers crossed it works. But yeah, that's it.
Well, if anyone listening is a car enthusiast, I guess they
hit me up. Let me know.
They can pick up that baby.
100%. Yeah, you can't go wrong. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't want to sell it.
I do want to touch on the wider industry for a second because giveaway models aren't new in Australia, and we've seen companies like LMCT Plus have built really big followings, but they've also faced a bit of, public scrutiny as well,
100%.
Especially around things like transparency and winner legitimacy. I was reading that a lot of people who are with LMCT have said how difficult it is just to cancel a subscription. Like, it's insane. So I guess in the landscape, where does Zenith sit and how do you guys differ in terms of your purpose? And talk to me a little bit about the giveaway element of it.
So obviously we're not competing with these bigger ones, and plus what Adrian has done, I think is amazing. I actually idolise what he does. Some people are like, Adrian's already done this. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And it's amazing that he's done that. And I respect everything he does. And I feel like, what I'm trying to achieve is he's some sort of an inspiration as well on what I'm doing. But touching base on what we're doing, like cancellation side of things as well is pretty easy. Just click cancel and that's it. And, I think you just find like the last payment goes through and that's it. There's no gimmicks to it. So, yeah.
And I imagine people can be a bit skeptical as well 100%. When they're signing up for these sorts of things, How do you respond to those people who say that it might be too good to be true?
Yeah, I guess, one lady that won, we got her on a live recording when she won the $1,000 giveaway. So we gave away $1,000 every week for free just to get people around what we're doing, that we're not a scam. It's all legit. And she goes, oh my God, is this for real? I said, yeah, you won $1,000. And she really got me emotional because she started getting emotional on the phone going how much it's going to help her and her daughter and all this stuff. And I was like, I made no money on that. And it wasn't about the money. It was about the fact that I felt on top of the world giving somebody something that really made an impact on their life, that I helped that. And for me, that's you can't put anything on that. Like to feel that good, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
And there's also the technical side of running the company as well. I guess, how do you guys ensure that you are really transparent and stay compliant? What's the back end look like for you guys?
A lot of legalities behind it. And
talk us through it because I find that stuff really interesting.
So I guess we've got contracts for everything, has to be done because if someone wins, you need to have these terms and conditions to make sure that they understand what they've got, what they're taking. There's been like I said, the last 2 years has been, that's pretty much what it's been on. It's been working on that back end, which is making sure that we're all compliant. Someone commented, I think she was from South Australia. She's like, can I enter this? And I'm like, our media team, responded saying, unfortunately not, because, we have to oblige by the rules and regs. And, if we don't, obviously, you kind of get slapped on the wrist with a pretty hefty fine. So, and we're trying to, we make sure that we stay in our lane, do the right thing, and that's it.
Absolutely. What's been one of the most rewarding stories or winners to come through the platform?
I guess majority of the $1,000 winners that we gave at the start, because they didn't believe that they could win. They were more like, I've never won anything type of people. And because obviously we haven't given away a lot at the moment because obviously we've just opened. But I feel like all those $1,000 winners were very overwhelmed. Like, oh my God, I just won $1,000 for absolutely nothing. And they all just said, it's going to help them in a massive way. And I thought, well, that's really cool because I'm part of that, whether it goes to bills or, because people do struggle out there, and $1,000.
We're living in a tough economy.
100%. And that $1,000, I'm like, I could do a lot with $1,000.
I was going to say, what would you do with $1,000 if you won?
I could do a lot. Yeah, I could do a lot. So
probably put it back in the business, to be honest.
To be honest right now, that's where it'll go.
Now, where can people find you if they're interested in learning more?
Instagram, Facebook, and I think we just opened TikTok.
Oh, you're on TikTok now.
Yeah, I don't know much about this stuff. I'm only new, as in terms of learning that whole social media aspect. I just had the vision, so I just put a team together. They've been amazing. So we just kind of did TikTok, Instagram. We're on Instagram, Facebook. So you can have a look, find us on there. There's a link to our website. You can check us out. You can see the two little beautiful girls that we're kind of looking at the moment that we look after. So we've got a little girl from Melbourne, Sophia, who's got brain cancer, and Oakley, who's in Brisbane, who's got SMA. So you can actually see their back end, their story. So it's pretty cool. So, yeah, you can find us on there and check it all out.
Amazing. And anything else people should know about you guys?
I guess we're here just to make a difference. We're just here to make a better thing out in Australia to give people back what they can't afford and, just kind of put a bit more love and light into people's lives.
Love that. Doing good work for the community.
That's it.
Matt, we have a closing tradition on this podcast where every guest has to do a round of rapid fire Q&A questions. Are you ready?
I'm always ready. Let's get ready.
You look so scared.
Oh, yeah. No.
They're not tricky or hard, I promise.
No, that's all right.
Question number 1. What is one habit or routine that keeps you grounded?
I guess my family. Like, I always think about them before I do something, or if I think it's going to be a bit silly, I'm just kind of like pull myself back down and go, no, okay, can't do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
What would your last meal on earth be?
Oh, I think a plate of pasta, being a big wog that I am.
What sauce? What sauce are we talking? Not plain pasta.
I'm more of I'm a Napoli bolognese type of guy. Like, depends on the day.
Lots of cheese?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Would you rather a backyard bar or a home cinema?
Or backyard bar, yeah.
Host some good parties.
Yeah, 100%. Bonfire going.
Yeah. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'll be honest, I think I'm both at the moment, especially running these two businesses, making sure that Zenith is getting off on the right path, which it is. But, putting all that effort behind it, I'm up at like 5:30 in the morning and I don't go to bed till sometimes 11:30, 12:30 at night. So,
So you're all around the clock.
Yeah, but I do like the early mornings too. Like, I know Brisbane's big for that too. So that's good. Like, get up early, get a coffee, yeah.
What's your biggest pet peeve?
When you give someone way on the road and they don't say thank you, like
that's actually a very good one.
I've taken the time to let you in and you
that's
just drive along your day like I did nothing for you. Like how rude.
I was like, let me take that one back.
That gets me.
What is one sport you're really good at?
I say soccer. Maybe back a couple of years ago. Back in the day I used to train with a well-known team. But kind of like, let it go as I got older and just,
Do you still play now, like for fun or?
My son played. Now he's in footy. My daughter jumped into soccer.
Yeah.
So I kind of like watch my kids on the field now, and I'm like, I've always been good at soccer, but I kind of watch her and try and train with her, and I'm like, geez, I'm so unfit. Yeah. I can't do this anymore.
What is your idea of a perfect Sunday?
I guess like get up early, go find a good coffee shop, sun's out. And, even find like a park to go sit down. The kids can run nuts. And then we can just sit back on like, the grass and just have a coffee. Yep. Maybe looking at the beach if it's not too cold or just, something like that. Yeah.
Tire them out and then they come home and they'll sleep.
Oh, hopefully.
What is one song you secretly know all the words to?
Oh, geez. This would be a bit embarrassing. But
Go on, expose yourself.
Like, all right. The old Backstreet Boys.
Okay, yeah.
Back in the day, so listen to that.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to give us a verse or a line?
Oh, I really couldn't. I'd try, but I just can't like.
Sorry, I'm only kidding.
I could, unless I'm like listening to the song and then it's like, you kind of go with it.
What is your late night snack of choice?
Oh, geez, an ice cream.
What ice cream?
Oh, the sandwich ones.
Maxibon?
Like that, but they're like a sandwich. They've got the soft on both sides.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
No, one. It's got the vanilla in between. It's like
yeah.
Oh, I'm a sucker for them. Yep. Yeah, it's bad every night.
Love one of those at 11 p.m.
Geez, it's like you're watching me.
And the last question, what is something in your home that would surprise people?
I know everyone that walks in, they get to the kitchen and they just see these, nice curve custom kitchen we did. And like a nice LED lighting. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, we put a lot of effort and design into that. Yeah. But we did it to show our, customers that come in and use that as a bit of a display. But
for sure.
Yeah, proud of that. Yeah.
Matt, thank you so much for coming on the show. We loved having you.
Thank you for having me. It's been awesome. Yeah.
Would you believe that you are the last guest on season 2? So we are wrapping
that's
today.
awesome.
Can you believe it?
I feel like I just just knocking that out. That's it, sending it home.
I mean, from athletes to red carpets, we've had reality stars, wellness people. We've really covered it all. So
you guys have done so amazing.
And a huge thank you to every guest as well who has been on the show for sharing their stories, and obviously for all you guys for tuning in every week as well. Make sure that you're following the show on all platforms. We are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Also leave us a cheeky review. We love a bit of feedback too.
100%.
You run a business, feedback is always important.
100% it is.
We will see you guys soon for hopefully another season later in the year. But until then, we'll chat soon. Bye guys.
This podcast is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical, legal, or financial advice. Please consult with a professional for specific advice tailored to your situation.